Hi, this is Rose from Ramblin' Rose Cottage. Today is Sunday and we are here to make some more soap, some more cold processed soap. Today I'm going to make apple cider. Guess we are ready to make some soap. My oils that I have here today are, excuse me, olive oil, castor oil, coconut oil, and beef tallow. Those are my standard oils that I like to use for my soaps. I occasionally do a vegan soap with palm oil rather than beef tallow, but I find that the beef tallow gives a more luxurious soap, and I like the way it feels on my skin rather than a palm oil, although palm oil is fine. All right, that's all incorporated. So now I'm ready to put in my lye water. And today I noticed that it's got some lint in it. They call it lye lint. So I'm going to carefully spoon this into a sieve, or pour it into a sieve to catch the lint so that I can dissolve it as I am mixing my lye water into my soap. All right. It doesn't happen very often. In fact, I think that's the first time I've ever had lint in my lye water. All right, so we got that done. Let's put this over in the sink and get it out of the way. And I've got my spatula, and I've got my emulsion blender. I'm going to start blending. Okay, we've got, is that emulsion? We do not see any oil standing on the top. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little break on this and mix my colors. Let's get this out of the way. Pour some of my colors into, or my batter into my colors here. I want this to stay as fluid as I possibly can keep it so that I don't have problems mixing this up when it comes time. There's my green. A little bit more green. Green is going to be the bottom base. And I don't need as much red. In fact, that's probably too much red. But it's too late now. I wonder if I can pour a little without getting, oops, no, that's not going to work. That'll just get into there, and I don't want that in there. I want red, I want white for the space. So let's get this white in here. Mix it up. Not much left in there. So I guess that won't be any more in there, but all right. This is all mixed up. And we'll mix our colors up here. And do my red. Alrighty. This is looking good so far. Alright, now I'm going to add the fragrance oil to these, the apple sage. Alright, that's done. A second here, what I'm trying to do. Okay. We've got our mold, and I'm putting it at a slant here. I'm going to set the white off to the side and the red off to the side for now. And we're going to work on this green. And let's cross our fingers, say a prayer. And see if I can do this. This is something I have never tried before. Girls and boys, don't do this at home. Alright, so we are going to pour it down the side here like this. Just leave me enough here to, well, that's not very much. Well, we're not probably going to have what I want. This is probably not going to turn out the way I wanted it to. But nothing ventured, nothing gained. All right, so this needs to set up. It's kind of fluid. So I'm going to take a little bit of the white that's left in there and add it to the green, and hopefully I can make something pretty out of it. Okay, we're back. I think it's set up enough that I can do what I want to do. I have a little bit of a change of plans as far as the design. Cross fingers that it works. I just don't know. This may be a total failure. You may not see this on YouTube, but we're going to give it a shot. Okay, I'm going to take the towel off. I'm going to put red on this side. I'm going to use my spatula to break the fall. Not talking because I'm concentrating, so I apologize for that. But so far, so good. Trying to get this spread evenly on here. All right. I'll take my spatula and wipe down the sides here because I'm going to put white on top of this, and I don't want this red to be showing on the sides of the white. So I'm going to do the best I can here. So, we're all sitting on pins and needles. Will she be able to save this soap or not? Stay tuned to As the Rambling Rose Turns. Alright, we got that done. Yay! Yes, I think it looks good so far. Cross our fingers. Alright, I'm going to put this red on top of here, or this white on top. And then whatever else I have left, I'm going to try to do, in fact, I think I'll try to do it in the pot swirl and see what happens here. I don't have a lot here of the red. You know what? I think I'm just going to swap that on the top. Might do a little bit of green. I've got plenty of green. Do a little in the pot swirl and see what happens. Just making it up as I go. We'll just do 1, 2, 3, and that's it. And we'll pour the rest in there. Again, we'll have to use a spatula to break the fall. Oh, good grief. I'm afraid I'm going to end up slopping this all over the place. Here we go, folks. Oh, I broke it. I broke it. Yep, I broke it. Well, that didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. But you know what? It's still going to be soap. And that's all that matters. I tried. I really did try. All right. Let's do it this way. Sorry, but the bowl is going to be in the way here because I need to see what I'm doing. It still smells wonderful. That apple sage is one of my favorite scents. So it's not going to look good on the inside. I guarantee you. All right. Let's get the last of this. Don't want to waste any of it. Pour it out. And then we'll pour out the last of the red and the green. And make a pretty little design on here. All right. And call it a day. This soap will be ready in 5 to 6 weeks. I did not look on the calendar, but I think that's probably getting close to the 1st of December. Last week in November, 1st of December, I will post on Facebook and on my Instagram when this soap will be ready for purchase. You can go to Rambling Rose Soaps on Facebook and check things out. And my Instagram, I think it's Rose Downing 57. I'm not positive. All right. I think that'll do that. And take my handy skewer here that I always keep handy. And we'll make some kind of a pretty, well, kind of sort of pretty. I have more green than I have red. And the red is actually a pink. Oh well. You live and you learn. Last one was perfect. This one's just, yeah. Okay, I don't want to do too much. I'll muddy it up. And I've already muddied up enough as it is today. And I tried. All right, you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you on the next one. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, it's Rose from Ramblin' Rose Cottage, and I'm here tonight to cut the soap that I made the other day. This is apple sage basil, and that's how it came out. It's all ready to cut. And this will be ready. It takes about 5 to 6 weeks for curing. So this will be ready to be put in my Etsy shop. On December 1st will be the launching date of this one. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get this soap cut. I'm going to do a little piece off the edge here. That's how it turned out. Now I know that there's going to be, there's going to be a point in here where the flub is going to show up, because I know I flubbed when I was pouring this. I broke one of the levels that I had. I didn't let it set good enough, so it broke the level. So I know there's going to be a little dip in there, but it's still soap, and once it's cured, it'll still clean. This has got a wonderful scent. The apple sage is one of my favorite scents. It's very appley. It reminds me of, kind of like Applejack cereal. I do like it so far. That is really cute. So far I like it. Yep, there it is. There's where the it broke when I was pouring the top level. It broke the level of the second level, so you got a little dip in there. But it still looks kind of nice. I like it. So far, I like the way it turned out. The pink, or the rose, was supposed to be red. There's a real dip in there, so really broke there, so that this was supposed to be a straight line and you've got a curved line on there. But that's supposed to be red, and it turned out to be a rose color. Maybe as it cures, it'll morph back into red. I'm not displeased with the color, but it's not what I had hoped for either. It's not what I was trying to achieve, but it looks okay. Just doesn't look like apples. I was trying to have the apples and the green for the sage and the red for the apples. There's where it really broke. But that is interesting the way it did that, though. I can always say, I meant it to be that way. Yeah, that's what I was trying for. And this has rose petals and dried sage on top, botanicals. Man, does this smell nice. Oh, it smells so good. It makes my mouth water just cutting this. Ah, man, that's good. It smells wonderful. Yeah, they're all dipped in there, so I definitely broke that line. I didn't get the line straight, but that's okay. It looks fine. Like I said, I meant it to be that way. Got a couple more here to cut. Today is Tuesday. It's about 10 o'clock at night. I'm sorry, 9 o'clock at night. It's getting late, almost time for my bedtime, but I needed to get this cut, so I thought I would do that. Oh. Let's clean this up a little bit. Getting drag marks. I'm getting drag marks in my soap from the botanicals. See that? The wire on the cutter drags that down, and I really didn't want that to happen, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm almost finished, but I think what I'll do now, we'll just keep going here. I've only got one more cut to go. I'm really liking it, even though it didn't do what I was hoping it for it to do. I wanted it to be a straight line, and it's a curved line. It still looks really neat. I do like that design. I'm really liking it. So my boo-boo was not a real boo-boo. And then that last one is not really going to make it for a full bar, so I think I'll just cut it in half here. And cut these like that. And I'll have some samples to give out to people. When they place their orders, I can give them a sample of this to try it out. So I have some samples here. Okay, this is apple sage, and it is a cold processed soap. It has olive oil, beef tallow, castor oil, and coconut oil in it. And this will be in my Etsy shop. That is Ramblin' Rose Soaps on Etsy, December 1st. And it will have free shipping. All of my soaps, except for the ones that are on sale, have free shipping. So if you would like to go to my shop and shop around, that'd be great. And if not, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please click on the like button. That helps me a lot with my algorithms. And if you'll click the like button, and if you'll subscribe, I would appreciate that greatly. If you have any questions or if you have any comments, please leave them below. All right, you have a great day, and we'll talk to you at the next one. Bye-bye.